G'day guys and welcome to another episode of Bocky's Bounce. This week I've got special guest, fellow defender Stephen May to join us. Maisie, your last 4 weeks, played with the league team and improving every game. How have you found it?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun playing in the AFL, a lot better than playing in the reserves. It's a lot harder also, but having the experienced boys down back, such as Bocky and Brownie, makes it a lot easier and come along well. Knock Bocky off centre half back this week. He's back to fullback, so hopefully get a few more touches.
Definitely. No, sounds good. Okay, we'll get into the first game then. Okay, first game of the round, Friday night footy, St Kilda and the Western Bulldogs. Both teams have been struggling this year. Bulldogs really in a bad hole. I think the Saints will probably get over the line in this one. What's your thoughts, Maisie?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Saints. They've looked good over the last few weeks, and Bulldogs seem to be in turmoil at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see who gets up.
Okay, into the first game on Saturday. Adelaide, my old mob, against West Coast Eagles, who we come up against last week. They showed great fight to get over the line, and they have been an informed team throughout the year. I think they'll be too strong for the Crows at Amy Stadium. Then Saturday night, big game this one, Geelong and Hawthorn. Both teams really in form this year. Geelong obviously undefeated, and the Hawks have coming off a great win against Freo. I think Geelong will probably stay undefeated, but it'll definitely be a close one. What's your thoughts on it, Maisie?
Yeah, Geelong are looking great, but if Buddy Franklin's back in the side, I think they don't have anyone to really go with him. Harry Taylor's been good recently, but Buddy's taken his game to a new level this year, so I'm going to have to go with the Hawks.
Good choice. Besides, it was against mine. Maybe cut out. Then into our game, Saturday night here at Metricon Stadium. We take on the Kangaroos, who have come off a great win against the Crows last week. It'll be a match-up between the Swallows. Andrew Swallow, brother of David, who had his career best game for the year. What's your thoughts on the game, mate?
Yeah, it's going to be a cracker. The Swallows obviously taking on each other, and their parents are coming up to watch the game, so it's obviously a lot to play for there, not only for playing for their clubs, but I think a major factor for Kangaroos is going to be Boomer breaking the record for most games at the Roos, so they're going to be up and about, just like last week against the Crows, so it's going to be interesting, but I'm sure us boys might get over the line.
Most definitely. They're definitely going to be fired up for a big match, and we're going to be ready and come out blazing, take plenty of confidence out of the game last week, and hopefully we can get a win on the board. Then into the first game of Sunday, Carlton and the Brisbane Lions. Brisbane can't take a trick this year, with Merritt out for 10 weeks with stress fractures in his back. Carlton's form's been great this year, and I can't see him letting this one slip at Etihad Stadium. Then to the SCG, where Sydney take on Richmond. Sydney have just found a way to win each week, and I think they're going to be too hard to beat over there. Then over to Patterson Stadium, where Freo take on Essendon. Essendon are really in form this year, and Freo are struggling. I think Essendon will probably get the points, which will be a tough one. Then on to Monday, Melbourne versus Collingwood, Queen's birthday. Talk us through this one, Maisie. Yeah, it's going to be a cracker up at the MCG. Dean Bailey's had their first win, had a big win last week over the Bombers, so he looked really excited as if they won the grand final. So I'm sure that positive energy is going to be going through, and they're taking on Collingwood with premiers, so it's going to be a huge game. But yeah, I think Collingwood are too strong for the D's, so I'm tipping them. Who are you going with, Bocky? Yeah, I'm going to probably go with you there, Maisie. Collingwood, obviously, premiership side. Melbourne coming off a great win. I think it's going to be a great game, really close, but Collingwood will just get over the line, I think. That's Bocky's Bounce for this week. Good luck with your tips. I hope to see you here Saturday night supporting the boys. And Maisie, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Bocky.
And I'll see you next time, hopefully with your shoes on.